back to the journey. First and foremost, I would like to thank you all for tuning in. I would like to thank you for your subscriptions, for your likes, for your comments. I really appreciate it. And just a little recap from last episode, we spoke about self-reflection. And in self-reflecting, I gave you all some key points to write down. So I hope you guys wrote them down. I as well wrote them down. And I wrote them down for two reasons. One is, as I said, you're not alone. We're all going through something. And two, to meditate on them. We didn't just write them down to push them aside. We wrote them down to go back, to review them. In order for us to get through this journey, we have to take the necessary steps. And those necessary steps is going back. It's looking over. It's checking those boxes off to make sure we're becoming better. Last episode, we talked about self-reflecting, and that led us to this episode. And this episode is about knowing yourself. Knowing yourself. Knowing yourself is so important to this journey. In order for us to get through this journey, we have to first know ourselves. I was listening to Pastor Gray the other day, and he spoke about restoration. And that made me think. In order for us to get to know who we are, we have to be able to restore ourselves from the inside and out. And that can mean a lot of different things. But ultimately, it means cleansing ourselves from any toxicities. Thinking about our intake, the negative relationships, the food we eat, to our state of mind. A lot of times we forget that people are only in our lives for a reason, a season, and just for that moment. We have to be mindful that if they're not conducive to this journey, then we have to let them go. Holding on to them will block us from what we're trying to get to. Holding on to them will just distract us. Distract us from knowing who we are. We can be so focused on other people that we forget about ourselves. In a changing diet, a lot of times people think that's so minute. But in fact, it teaches us discipline. It teaches us boundaries. And those are the tools that we need to get to know who we are. We have to have the discipline to change the things that we need to change. We have to have those boundaries so we can be able to tell people, that's not okay with me. I don't like that. And be okay with that. That's getting to know who we are and our state of mind. When we change our thought process, we're able to think clear. We're able to think positive. In order for us to change, to get to know who we are, we want to start thinking positive. We want to get rid of those self-doubting thoughts. All those thoughts that's telling us we can't do it. All of those thoughts that's confusing us on who we are, who we supposed to be. Our goal. The goal is to get through this journey. And to get through this journey, we have to know who we are. Here are some vital points in getting to know yourself. Happiness, less inner conflict, better decision making, self-control, a tolerance and understanding for others, and being true to your authentic self. In the words of the great philosopher Socrates, what exactly do you know when you know yourself? Again, I want to thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys next episode. Peace.